Begin takeoff procedure. Squadron.
Couple of brief announcements before we begin. First one's about how you get prizes during today's event. So each round, the judges are going to come around and pass out a prize ticket, which is worth 10 prize points. That goes to the winner of your match. If you don't get that by the time your match finishes, make sure you hang out at the table until that and the match reports will arrive. In addition, at the beginning of this first round, we're going to be coming around to pass.
Yeah, I thought we both know Andrew's list pretty well. I've seen him play, so it'll be easy. He's got a kind of a rebel salad, an interesting rebel salad to go with him.
Make sure that each match you collect.
We'll have Gerald Tan's list up here in just a second here, but he's flying Lowrick, a Wookiee Liberator, and Just Pava.
Yeah, I was struggling to find a table that wasn't Miranda Massage.
I think we're going to see plenty of that later.
I was trying, yeah, somebody who's not like a meta staple, and I liked this double Wookiee list.
Well, and I know Andrew Latourelle's a great player, Minnesota player, won the Fargo Regional Championship and won Minnesota's Regional Championship last year.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm expecting this to be a great game.
If you have any discrepancies with that, please go up and talk to the store leader. Lastly, please remember that you are more than 5 minutes for your game.
So that was just a token that was in the dice cam to make sure the dice cam was going.
Oh, okay, good. I was like, yeah, it looked weird. I was like, I don't think that's part of the mat, but all right. I'm glad we figured that out. All right, looks like we got the lists up here. Stats all look good. All right, guys, we're getting some announcements out here. They're talking about prizes and the event, but we'll be starting this game here pretty quick. My name's Tim Dugan, and over on my left, also joining on the stream here is Will Hegwood. How you doing, Will?
Doing great. I'm excited.
Yeah, this will be great. You get to stream all day. I'm just here for these first 2 games.
Yep. That's okay. We got Angie. I got so you're going to be joining me. I got 2 games with you, right?
Yep, 2 games here, and then you get a whole bunch of Minnesota people today. So that's
only Minnesota people.
Only Minnesota people.
This is home court advantage for you guys, so I'm going to pick you guys. I got Kevin Lines, supposed to be joining me for game 3, and I think that's where Kevin's coming ready to party. He's planning on drinking, so.
Okay, that should be some interesting live streaming.
We'll get I got a long day ahead of me, so let's not get too hasty here. I've been looking down these lists, man. That Jess Pava is going to be mean. Because with the combination of, she basically has a focus, can take an evade from Jan Norris, and she has expertise, and she's got her rerolls. I think she's the sleeper ace in this list.
I mean, yeah, that's going to be really hard to push damage to there. Obviously, any list that's got Lowrick in there makes you make some hard decisions. That reinforce action.
She's got 2, Lowrick, evade, rerolls, focus. You should hit, what, 3 or 4?
Yeah.
Most times. For a couple shots anyways. And Andrew is actually a slight disadvantage because of that, because he only has 2 shots per round.
Yeah, so that's going to make it a lot harder. The other thing that's tricky here for Andrew is that both of the Ozatec gunships here have that tactician, where you're dealing out that stress when you target a ship at range 2. Those Ozatec gunships have really wide, extra wide firing arcs there. So they're able to cover a really wide area, and if Andrew's Inquisitor takes that second stress token, that's going to expose that Inquisitor to a bunch of damage without those defensive tokens and actions.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting here. That's not Andrew's deployment.
Yeah, so he's going down. So obviously we've got Just Pava in the Wookiee Liberator at pilot skill 3, dropping down first, followed by that Lowrick. So Andrew gets to be very reactive here about his placement.
I can't tell. Is that Lowrick on the inside there?
It looks like.
You'd assume maybe not. I mean, I guess that's a hard decision.
I'll double check here in a minute, but I think that
once he starts moving and gets away from the edge,
yeah,
kind of gets into the light. I think he left his Decimator. No, his Decimator's not deployed. It's past range 1. If he is deploying there, I'm going to have a problem.
I think that accidentally happened at a game once with the I think in Fargo, a Decimator like got set there and both players forgot to like actually place it, so it started out further on the board.
Wow.
So that's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's 4 forward boost and deploying.
Yeah, it's great. Interesting to see. We've got obviously that Inquisitor on the far side of the mat there. Obviously doesn't want to engage too quickly. Risk taking that stress.
Yeah, he's going to have a hard time flanking these ships. And Andrew here being real aggressive, lining up right across from it. But I guess hard to boost. I never know what these large base ships are going to do with their boost.
I know they've got some the engine upgrade and the higher pilot skill here.
Gives you can't be going into that. That's not, and especially with the Inquisitor. Inquisitor's got what, 2 moves at least?
Well, I mean that Inquisitor can move pretty quick. If we see a 5 straight here or 4 straight with a boost, you can probably be engaged on turn 3 for sure.
You could boost barrel.
Yeah, slip right through those top right-hand side rocks. And I think he'll probably be pretty aggressive here because then he can react at the same time. He's so repositionable.
I bet. Just on that deployment alone, that Inquisitor has at least 2 rounds before combat. So we'll see. We'll see how the Rear Admiral. See if we're playing bait and chase here.
Not a great for Andrew. Not great options here for target priority. Obviously, those Wookiee Liberator and Lowrick with the reinforced action are really undesirable. They get those free evades or added evade results from that token. But at the same time, Jess Pava gets a crazy amount of rerolls. There's not a great first option here. Jess Pava getting rerolls on offense and defense for each other friendly ship at range 1.
That's actually really tough. To be honest with you, you can't start a Jess Pava. That sounds bad.
I don't think you want to go for Jess here. I think you are going to try and pick apart one of the Wookiees. Probably Lowrick, honestly. You need to get that defensive ability off the table.
Yeah, I mean, with only 2 shots, it's going to be hard to shoot at the Liberator or Jess to kind of strip the reinforce off of Lorick, you know? Which is not my normal tactic against other Loricks, is get him to, with my first shot, hopefully he spends the reinforce on my first shot, and then my follow-up shots land onto him. But that's going to be really hard to do in this list because, like, man, that Wookiee Liberator might just take that damage and not let you Lorick from the first shot.
We do have some pretty early options here for Andrew. He's obviously got that Kylo Ren crew card, whereas in action he can assign the I'll show you the dark side condition to an enemy ship. So he's got some blinded pilot options here to eliminate.
So this has to be Lorick because he moved second.
Okay, yeah. So on the lower side,
Liberator's on the inside.
Okay, that's what I thought too. Lower side, Oztag gunship is on the is Lowrick.
So 5/4 forward there, pretty fast.
Straight move. Probably expecting a boost here. Yep. Gives a lot of great options here. You can continue to go straight if you're Andrew, or you can continue and try and bank in. And
actually, I guess now that I see it, he can barrel after he boosts and cut in almost basically right into the inside.
Even deeper. I don't think he will though. I think he wants to keep not getting that stress token, so he has options for white banks.
I mean. Let's see. Wow, the Decimator.
Decimator going 3 straight. A little slower than he could.
Probably I guess the thought process here, and this is interesting. What's I think he sets Andrew's list a little bit farther apart than other rack low builds, is the inclusion of Dauntless. He has the points for it because the Inquisitor is a little bit cheaper than most aces. But if that's out of range, which it is.
And actually, Andrew knows that too. I've talked to Andrew about this before. I'm sure he particularly chose. Yeah, rule of 11, right?
The Rebel ships don't have a 5 forward, so that's one. Well, it just has a boost, but.
And I think that's why he opted for the 3, because he knew a movement forward with a boost there could create an early engagement, which at range 3 isn't terribly desirable for the Decimator. You could actually take a bunch of damage in that first shot, and he doesn't want that to happen. So he opted for that 3 straight maneuver to make sure that there wouldn't be really any engagement.
So I would assume here that. Because Andrew's going to force that bump onto Jess. He is not going to want to eat that 4 dice, fully modified, terrible shot.
Well, and with that Kylo Ren crew there, if he bumps a ship and then deals out that condition, thankfully he has the Dauntless title, so even if he overlaps, he can still take a stress to take an action. He can apply that blinded pilot card with the I'll show you the dark side, and then very likely deal that blinded pilot onto a ship thanks to Rear Admiral Chirnow's ability to convert a focus result to a crit result at range 1 to 2.
What do you think Kylo priority here? Do you just go for Lord?
I think you maybe go for Lowrick because it's whatever he wants his first target to be. I would expect Lowrick.
Unfortunately, with my math, Lork's actually the easier target, which is
Yeah, it's a little interesting there.
I mean, that's how it should be. That's how you're supposed to design Lork builds. Like it's no longer like board positioning and all that. It's just straight math. You should shoot at Lork.
Exactly. But it's still not a desirable shot anyway.
No, yeah, because man, I really like the more and more I like this Just Papa. 32 points for a T70.
That's a good value, yeah, especially if you're getting those 2 rerolls, offense and defense.
Well, once she breaks apart, man, boost. That expertise really opens up the boost.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And the advanced optics, I guess, opens up K-turns too, Talon rolls.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean, Advanced Optics is just a great action economy card. So holding on to that focus token on a T70, we've seen it great on Poe Dameron, being able to access your target locks or boosts when you need them. Gives you some really good action efficiency for just 2 points.
Oh, Inquisitor is trying to take the outside here. He does not want to get shot at all.
Likely isn't going to be able to take a bank boost here. We'll probably see a straight boost. I don't think a barrel roll. He could potentially barrel roll if he can get around that asteroid on its left-hand side, but I don't think a boost will get that range shot.
Yeah, see, I thought he would have to cut into the middle here.
I don't think I think he's afraid though of those Wookiees turning in and start dealing out stress.
Yeah,
with that tactician.
They got just casual 1 banks around the corner there.
Exactly. So I think he's going to play it a little cautiously. Probably opting right now whether he wants to boost now or just take a bank maneuver the next turn. If I was him, I'd actually, if you can clear it, take the bank. Oh, he's opting for the boost.
He knows the bank won't do it.
Well, this gives an opportunity here to take that 1 or 2 hard turn next turn and just start to engage at a good distance.
I think you almost have to push for the lock here. But I guess not really. The Inquisitor doesn't really need to.
No, having that preemptive lock, he's probably going to take it again anyway if he's going to get if there's the risk of getting shot at again. So I'd expect him going to, again, hold off. Has the option there for the 2 hard or even the 3 hard if he wants it.
All right, so this is the engagement that Andrew has decided on.
Just like you predicted, Will.
It was a bold strategy setting up, but like if you have to have a strategy. You can't just put your decimator across from them and make it up.
Zero agility, that thing's just going to eat damage.
No, so hopefully if he blinds the Lork, right?
Yeah, looks like we're getting the stress there to do Dauntless. Kylo Ren throws the condition token. Oh, he's putting it on Lowrick.
Yeah, it's technically the easier shot. He's got 4 dice Palpture now. So at most, he really just needs 3.
Yeah, to just pretty much effectively force that damage through.
Yeah.
And no extra tokens there on Lowrick, just the reinforce. So you get the 1 added evade plus the 1 die from Lowrick.
Yeah, see, this is why I prefer Ray on Lork. It's actually I use it defensively a lot. And with this Janors here, I think that should be Ray and Janors, because then at the start of combat you could get an evade token.
Yeah, actually, I played that build when Richard Sue was running at top 8 at the Omaha Regional Championship. He was running a Nora Wexley. But having that combination of Ray to pull those focus tokens up, convert them to evades with Janors is crazy powerful.
Yeah. And that'll hit.
Perfect roll there for Andrew. 3 hits and a crit. Adding the evade result, we're going to drop, should be 2 shields and then deal that. Yep, 2 shields down.
Ooh.
And then we're going to take that condition. So 2 shields off and 1 hull off.
Yep. Well, blind's going to go away pretty quickly here. Actually, immediately. So actually, Andrew, a little bit of a gamble, but I think it really paid off for him. That Decimator is going to be behind those Wookiees. Maybe that's the straight. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how Gerald reacts to this. I think he kind of fell into. Andrew's trap here.
Rolled a focus and a hit. Converted with expertise. Yep, and then.
I guess. Ooh, that will be a range 2 double stress then. So that Gerald's got that going for him. He's really got to stress up these ships. I think that's his win condition.
Yeah.
That wasn't bad. He traded 3 for 2. I mean, it could have been a lot better because you're shooting a 1 agility ship.
You do have some options here now, though, if you're Andrew, where you can take some maneuvers that'll intentionally bump here, potentially block some more of these ships.
Yeah, I see no reason why he can't just 2 forward and clear stress. 2 forward, 2 bank around that corner.
And with the ability, Rear Admiral's inherent offensive ability, converting that focus to a crit, plus Emperor Palpatine, you still have some pretty good offensive modification if you're Rear Admiral Jirenao, even if you have no actions.
Yeah, hopefully he's double stressed here from Dauntless and that Tactician. Unless Gerald's 4th die just didn't get in the box and it was a range 1 shot. Actually, it looks like it was a range 1 shot.
I believe it was a range 1 shot. A little hard to see there.
Andrew is down to 1 shield on that Decimator.
Okay.
So we did miss a die that was a hit or focus, one of the 2. Yeah, it looks like. Yeah, that's his shields. He's got him over here. 2 on the Inquisitor over there, so. You're not updating them for some reason.
Working on it. I don't remember how to do this. Update the stats. I'm going to go check with Dion real quick because I don't remember how to do this.
No, it's in our notes or whatever.
It is.
Isn't it? I thought it was in our notes. Maybe not. There's not a. I thought I just did it already. I don't know.
Interesting. Oh wait, maybe I just have to do this. No.
No, I didn't do it. Sorry, we got some time. Let's send dials. Yeah, I'll see if I can mess around with it. Oh. Tim! I know why it happened. It's because we went red for a moment. We lost the stream. See how it says?
Oh, gotcha.
Welcome to the chat room. It's because we were offline. Sorry about that, guys.
Cool.
Hopefully we are back online. We can see you chatting it up. So,
cool.
But yeah, it updated now.
Okay,
we
cool.
were
Sweet.
off. This is an online
tool set. Yeah.
tool set.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it just hadn't updated.
well,
Sweet. Well, we're back.
Not obviously because it's in a browser, but all right. Sorry. Back to the action. Actually, let's see.
Looks like we got a K-turn there from Jess Pava.
Yeah.
Flipping around, trying to get as many shots as possible.
That Liberator is just getting out of the way of Lorik, it looked like, without cutting in too hard. I wonder what that Liberator is going to be doing.
Yeah, we got a hard turn here to get past the Decimator from Lorik.
He's got to decide if that Decimator is 2 banking or not.
Really good position here for Andrew now. Not going to get a lot of return shots this round.
I do have so we'll wait until dials. I got a special announcement. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for a little special something after this round. We'll see if we got the lock. Look like Lorik reinforced the front.
Reinforce the front there on that Lorik. Lorik's just above the Decimator there, facing to the top of the table. Got a target lock there. Going to get a free evade with the TIE V1 title on the TIE Advanced prototype, and then probably going to push the limit here for a focus token. Yep. So full mods here coming against that reinforced Lorik. Ooh, 2 straight here.
Can you click this box or something? Can you get this out of here? What is this? Oh, it's pointing to the gear. Can you click the gear? Okay. So we can see the chat a little bit better. Sorry.
2 straight here from the Decimator. Really good move. No shot coming from Lorik then. Going to still maybe possibly get a range 1 shot from the Decimator onto the non-reinforced side of Lorik. Yeah, it looks like that last shot, the previous round, was that range 1, so there was only a single stress. Single stress is cleared. Got the target lock action from the Decimator. Looks like this is going to be a pretty devastating turn here for Gerald. Yeah, range 1 from the Deci.
Yeah. Takes the lock, and sure now. Man, hitting like a truck over there. Got one, so taking 1 shield, 1 hit, 1 crit.
1 shield, 1 hit, 1 crit.
Crit is direct.
Yep, looks like a direct hit there.
So that's going to be brutal. Oh, he's bringing out the pout. I love Andrew's little pout statue here. Turns one to a crit. He just spend the lock? No, he just spends the focus.
Dice got bumped.
So 1 more crit. The pout crit sinks through onto Lorik again. Ooh, major explosion, weapons failure? It's one of the 2.
I think it's a damage engine, maybe?
Nah.
It's a short one.
We'll see. I don't think.
So just 2 hit points left here, or 1 hit point left here on Lorik.
Yeah, Predators, double blank, only a single crit there. Range 3, not going to hit.
Not going to do it. So no damage from Lorik onto the Inquisitor.
Man.
You wouldn't expect any there, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, Andrew's giving them, what's the, things with the matadors? You know what I mean?
Like for bullfighting?
Yeah, bullfighting. Andrew set up his Decimator. It's just a bull that charged him. And we'll see if Gerald could wave that little flag or whatever, trying to get something down. Well, he got a damage card at least. Little Jess Pava there. Yeah, I can't say enough about this Jess Pava. She's going to have to be doing some work, though, because this Lorik is dropping quick. Down to 1 hull. Probably won't survive next round. I think you make Andrew try to use the proton rockets, I guess. It's the best you can get out of this situation.
Statistically, though, even if the Inquisitor gets that shot on Lorik, even the reinforced side of Lorik, if you get full mods on the Inquisitor, you're probably going to push a damage.
Yeah, target lock focus palp is going to be a 3.
Yeah.
You'd hope.
Yeah. I mean, and I think he'll use the palp aggressively like that to guarantee that the damage goes
have
through.
To. So, yeah.
Yeah, not a great position for Gerald here. His ships are kind of split up.
Ooh, we got Sam H, Twitch Prime subscriber, which is a great transition into everybody who is a Amazon Prime subscriber. Go to your Amazon Prime settings. I'm gonna do it. I actually have to do it, so I'm gonna probably do it in like round 2. I'm gonna walk everybody through it and to let them know exactly how to do it. But if you have Amazon Prime, you can sign up through Amazon Prime for a Twitch Prime subscription. You only get 1. And if you, Kylo Revan.
Thank you, Kylo. Signed up for Twitch Prime.
Did it immediately. If you get the Twitch Prime, gives us a few dollars, not much, but it doesn't cost you anything if you're already an Amazon Prime subscriber.
Great way to support Gold Squadron and live streams like this.
Free money. Plus, it gets you the gunboat, and I think we just subscribed for Tier 1. There it is. We have our first raffle. This was my surprise. Everybody who signed up for a Patreon during today is going to get an alt art card. We have our first Patreon subscriber. What is it? I can't read it. Valner?
Von R35.
Von R35. Where's the pencil?
We got some pens right up here, man.
Yeah. What is this QR code? Oh, that's for nothing. We'll write down the bound. Varner, congratulations. Give me we're handing out altar cards, my personal altar cards. Would you like a Boba Fett, Zuckuss, or would you like the Academy Backstabber? Let us know in the chat, and we're gonna send it out to you with either as soon as possible or when we send you out our next wave of cards. We have the Skurg Pirate. Pilot Skill 1 Pirate that just was made. So we're going to be handing those out to Patreons. And I'm going to be doing this for everybody who becomes a subscriber.
To the Patreon.
To the Patreon. The Twitch Prime, we love it. But we can't easily access your information. Patreon, we have your information already, so we send you things already. So.
And if people want to support that Patreon, they go to patreon.com/Gold Squadron.
Gold Squadron, correct. There's no podcast in the Patreon. You can find all the details at our website now, goldsquadron.com. I believe it's .com. I don't know why it would be an org. But you gotta listen. What did he say anything? Vonner 35. You gotta let us know. Do you want the Boba Fett Zuckuss or the Academy Backstabber? First edition alt-art cards.
Let us know, Vaughn.
If he doesn't, sorry, Vaughn, I'm gonna have to give it to the next person. We're gonna keep going, moving on.
All right, jumping back into the game here, we had a couple, one bank here from Jess to clear the stress. We had, it looked like, I believe a 1 or 2 bank from that Lowrick, now pointing right up against the Inquisitor here. And then we had a hard turn coming from that Wookiee Liberator. The Inquisitor just took a 1 bank, and we've got Andrew now deciding what type of action to use. Looks like we're going to get a very aggressive boost here to try and get shots there on Lowrick. Really wants to kill the ship this turn.
Yeah, he's got to set up that outside engagement. You know what I mean? He's trying to get behind those Wookiees so hard. Let's see what his other action is, though.
Interesting. So we got, the boost there. It does not look like that's going to give him arc on the Liberator, or on Lowrick. Really hoping to kill that ship this turn before he can take that range 1 shot on the Inquisitor, especially now that he's only getting 1 defensive token. Looks like he took the target lock for the free evade. Oh, no, maybe focus token. Looks like a focus token.
Let's see, I got to jump in on Derek Calvin. Derek, we have a video. Go to our Gold Squadron YouTube page, and we have a walkthrough. It's basically just in your Amazon settings. You go to your Amazon Prime settings, and then there's a thing that says Twitch, and it takes you to Twitch, and you just type in which one you want. So it's pretty actually intuitive.
All right, so we got a bank there from the Decimator. It looks like it's a range 2 shot.
Taking the lock.
Took the lock, yep.
Yeah,
looks like we're going to get a lot of mods.
Didn't pulp it. Well, I guess he took the lock. He doesn't really need it.
Going to take the target lock. Well, assuming he gets a hit or something here. Yeah, it looks like we got a hit.
Boom.
Looks like that's going to be a dead Lowrick, even with the evade. And Lowrick's off the table.
Yep, that's it. Is the regular player an Onzi? No, this is Andrew, who's just from north of here, isn't that right?
Yeah, Andrew's from northern Minnesota. He won the Fargo Regional Championship this past year and won the Minnesota Regional Championship the year prior. Really strong player, and he's been flying this list for a while, actually. He's I think one of the better players I've seen be able to work the Inquisitor, Kylo Ren, and Rear Admiral Chirnow synergy.
Yeah, he hasn't. He ran this. He won with this list 2 years ago.
Yeah, so when he took the Minnesota Regional, he was also running these 2 ships. Obviously not the exact same loadout, but very close.
Oh, not the same, not the Kylo?
Yeah, I believe that was pre-Kylo.
Oh, okay.
Falcon on defense here. Yeah, looks like we got 3 natties, 3 natural evades. Things going very well here for Andrew. Gerald's trying his best here, but losing Lowrick means he lost one of the potential rerolls he gets with Jess Pava. And his ships are just kind of out of place at this point. So,
I mean, I have actually good faith in Jess Pava versus the Inquisitor. Those 2 can tango with each other. This Liberator, though, needs to help out on this Decimator fight. If this Liberator can't get in on it, it's over. It's over in a quick. But I think Gerald's still in it. I mean, yeah, losing Lorik's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's not a great start.
Kills a lot of your defensive synergy.
For what, 5 on Rear Admiral?
Yeah, not even half points on Rear Admiral Chirnow yet.
But if he does get half points, no. He's got a, Gerald needs to, this is something we've been talking about is not target priority, but win condition. Mm-hmm. Every round, every time you set your dials, you got to think about what is my win condition? How do I win?
And the standard win condition, obviously, destroy all your opponent's ships, but that can change as the game goes on and depending on your matchup, too, where you might have to just take points and play the time.
I mean, We still have 52 minutes left. This is going to be a while. And with fewer ships on the board, that means combat and maneuvering rounds are much shorter. So I don't think this will go time. But Gerald's got to be at least cautious of that points breakdown. His Lorik's worth 35. Half the Decimator is not that. And the Inquisitor's only 34.
Yeah, so in order to play it, if he is going to play the time, he has to take either the full Rear Admiral Chairnow or half of the Chairnow and the full Inquisitor, which is a pretty tall order. Andrew's got a pretty big advantage with the higher PS repositioning ships.
Yeah, that first round, I don't know if Gerald recognized the synergy between the Kylo and Dauntless title that Rear Admiral was going to try to bump.
Well, I think the game you're playing when you're running Andrew's list is you want to deny as many shots as possible because, like we said before, that 0 agility Decimator is just going to eat damage. So you're just going to try and shut down as many shots as you can, which Andrew did that first turn, blocked that Just Pava, bumped into it so it couldn't shoot, and then dealt out that blinded pilot, meaning only one shot was coming in. Looks like we got a 2 straight here.
Oh, can you click this little chat thing?
What's up?
Vonner got back to me. Said he was watching without chat.
Oh, cool.
Let's go ahead, just click that. Or no, the text box so I can type. And we know who you are, Vonner, because this is why we have to do the Patreon.
On R35.
Oh, whatever. It's the same thing. What did I just say? AC, pilot, and Backstabber, or Boba Fett. And what was the other one I got? Oh, a Zuckuss. Hopefully, sorry, you're running the mouse. click this window and try to refresh it. See what we got here. We got some moving around. Looks like Gerald's going in on the Decimator.
Yeah, it looks like
doesn't have time. Jess probably even took a target lock. Doesn't have time to hang out with the Inquisitor, trying to tango with the.
Yeah, what would you say his win condition at this point is to try and take that Decimator down and then just survive against that Inquisitor?
Yeah, because his Just Pop is less than it. Both of those two are less than the Inquisitor. I think he has to trade the Liberator for the Decimator. Which isn't going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. But if he can do it, at least Jespava has a shot versus the Inquisitor. Because the Liberator doesn't have a shot against the Inquisitor.
That's true,
not going to happen.
Inquisitor can just stay behind it, yeah. You maybe get one shot, one turn, and then the Inquisitor's behind you.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. So I think Gerald knows this, and he really can't. He can't be wasting time now.
Well, and with that Palpatine crew on the Decimator, you really have no shot of doing damage against the Inquisitor. Just getting that free evade result and all the tokens the Inquisitor's getting, it's almost impossible.
Yeah, we're trying not to tangent, but man, the Inquisitor is tanky in first edition. Oh my god.
It's weird to say that now, too. I mean, we don't want to dive into second edition, first edition on this, but it's weird to say, oh, this is the first edition of the game now that we got second edition announced.
No, I love it. I'm all for it. To everybody complaining that it's a cash grab or whatever, and if you just got into the game, like, honestly, they just said we're gonna have 5 more years of this game.
Yeah, and that's a cool thing. I mean, the game was already showing its age, after 6 years of continuous run there, some almost 60-odd ships being released.
Yeah.
So it's cool to kind of get a fresh start there and a good introductory point for new players to jump in.
Yeah, man. Like I said, for people who are like, well, I don't know if I'm going to continue on to 2.0, I'm like, man, like I said that, they're like, this is going to be a while. This is not only, like, if they were like, well, it's going to peter off at some point, they would just keep releasing first edition.
Right.
They would be releasing first edition packs until it died.
Until the game was gone.
Until nobody cared. But X-Wing's growing. bigger and more events. We're getting on Worlds, from what I understand.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't go through all of the content.
Yeah, there's so many announcements that dropped this week that it's hard to get through everything.
But like I said, the yeah, it is laggy.
Yeah, sorry guys, we're having some internet connection issues here. Hopefully get the gist of the game. Thankfully, X-Wing's a pretty slow-moving game, so it's not too hard to follow the game state.
Frame rate's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of connection stress here at the event center, so.
Yeah, we're running off a mobile.
Running off a mobile phone here, so we do the best we can bring you this content. Yeah, we need Gold Squadron Podcast 2.0.
Well, we already are. We got Dicebox, we got everything.
Yeah.
Can you click this? Can you click that refresh again? I'm trying to get.
I'm not connected to the internet is the issue. I'm having trouble here.
Well, if you can hear us, we are recording it. I hope so. Jeez. We are recording, so you'll catch it on YouTube. And we'll do the best we can here.
Inquisitor taking that one hard turn, trying to get back into the fight here. Wants to start putting some pressure onto Gerald's ships. Take the one straight boost. Sets him up good for the next turn.
It's for the glare. Oh, there we go. We just got another one. So we'll see what happens in this. Let's see what happens in this combat, and then we're gonna get whatever Vaughn didn't choose, because we got another Patreon subscriber. Man, that rack is running. Said no, sir. Yeah, Derek, you're our Twitch subscriber. We can see your little crowny thing now, even though it didn't pop up, which is weird. We got a range 3 obstructed shot, maybe? Just one. Nope, just range 3. Just Papa gets it, no problem. I guess it could have been on the Liberator obstructed, but I don't know the math on that. Well, the Inquisitor got the target lock, so I don't know why Andrew's measuring again. Maybe he didn't have the target lock.
Toppling on defense here, gets the one evade.
Dude, takes a crit, see if it's anything juicy.
Looks like a major hull breach.
Yeah, that's face-up damage cards.
Yeah, face-up damage cards here. Not great.
Or really what it was is the Decimator can't boost. Yeah, because he's, I mean, you want to click his hull, hold down one more too?
Yeah, it's not updating because we keep disconnecting, so it takes a minute for it to go.
That's okay. Yeah, he's gonna. He's either actually he can't take like 2 crits next round.
Yeah, that's not gonna be good because yeah, all that damage is just gonna start going face up. It'll start to fall apart pretty quickly here.
Good real fast. All right, let's check back in on this Patreon page and see who.
Oh, notifications.
I'm gonna write down. I don't know if Vaughn ever said it. Vaughn, if you didn't say what you're getting, I'm gonna give you the Academy, and or excuse me, I'm gonna give you the Boba, and the Emperor's is gonna get the Imperial. If you said something I missed it, I'm sorry. Looks like we're getting started here. Trying to cut off that Decimator.
Just Papa takes a target lock there.
Yeah, I mean, with expertise, why not? Right?
Yeah, get those full mods on that shot.
I mean, your Jay North carrier is gone, so no more evades. So what else are you doing? It's pretty nice.
Advanced Optics letting Jess hold on to that focus token too. Really good value there. I think we're going to see, it looks like we got the rear reinforce there on the Wookiee Liberator. So expecting a shot here from the Inquisitor. Gets a 3 straight to clear stress. Barrel roll, probably going to push for a target lock. Possibly, already got the target lock.
Yeah,
so
I already had the
focus,
target lock. So that's why the Wookiee was a little more concerned about the Inquisitor coming out. Let's see what Andrew does about that crit.
Hard to turn.
Coming back in. He's going to try to bump him and pass over him again. He's going to have to. What does he think? Does he remember his crit?
Yep, you're going to flip it face down.
Yeah, he says, no, sir.
Yeah, those face-up damage cards, you might get some anyway.
No, Gerald lined up that shot. That bank boost out or forward boost is still going to get shots. So, forcing Andrew's hand here. No target lock, no Kylo. Looks like
checking to see if we have range 1 here.
It's sliding, kind of.
It's got to be a single edge of the range ruler. Looks like it's going to be a range 2 shot. Actually good for Andrew. Less dice coming in at his ship. He won't get as many dice going out, but that's okay. He's still got some mods there. Oh, not good, though, because we get that stress token. Yep, Tactician on there. Can't forget about, yeah, we haven't seen a proc yet on that. Yeah. That's definitely not good for him.
No, he deliberately got it in the first round.
No,
no, that was range 1. That's right. He did Dauntless.
That was the point,
right.
yeah, because it looked like it was hidden there for a second.
Oh, yeah, they judge called it. They want to know, because that's a big decision. Like,
we'll see how many dice go down here. That's a big, important point.
Yeah. I don't know if we're connected to the internet right now. It's going in and out.
We're not, but these are getting recorded right now, so it'll be up on the
YouTube.
Up on the YouTube page later on.
Post a YouTube comment.
This is a good game to watch too. You can see what that Kylo synergy does. Ooh.
So that must have been on the Liberator. Loses a couple shields. Hey, we're back online for a bit.
2 shields coming off the Wookiee Liberator. It was a range 2 shot, it looked like.
Yep, judge called it range 2.
Wookiee Liberator maybe taking a shot.
He'll take 1 crit as his last shield.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, Inquisitor taking a shot.
Did he roll 2 dice? Oh,
yep.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor.
It was a range 1 shot. I always forget that. Oh man.
Last shield
I have strong opinions on the Inquisitor.
Hey, I'm flying one tomorrow.
I mean,
it's great. That ship can dig, man.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue that it's not bad or like that's not good. It's a great ship. I have personal problems with
animosity for the Inquisitor. Oh, it's so fun to fly though, man.
Oh no, I fly it occasionally, but man, that defensive stacking, auto thrusters, focus, evade, pout.
It gets pretty crazy. Really good here that
Did
Andrew.
Did you see a crit there?
No. Really good, though, that Andrew opted to flip that hull breach down because I think he took 5 damage cards this turn.
Yeah,
so
sure did.
Been pretty devastating otherwise because good likelihood that you get some direct hits in there and then you're really hurting.
Actually, a pilot skill 0 could be like the death blow.
Yeah,
it could be the death blow to Rear Admiral if Gerald could have lined up shots, to follow up on that.
Now, there is a chance here, pretty good likelihood that Wookiee Liberator is not going to get a shot on the Decimator this coming turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'd expect maybe a 2 bank in from the Decimator just to make sure either they bump or pass.
Even though this isn't looking great for Andrew, I think he's actually a really good spot here. The Decimator bumps, dauntlesses, blinds whoever he didn't bump, and Inquisitor works his magic.
And we'll see if we can fit a 4K here. I'm assuming that Decimator is going to 2 bank. Oh, we will definitely be able to fit the 4K. But hard to say exactly where that Decimator is going to end up, depending on what maneuver he opts for.
Well, see, here's the problem is that
could potentially be a 3 straight to clear that stress.
I don't know why you wouldn't. I don't know why you would white move to not bump when you could green move Dauntless. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. But the 3 straight's green.
That's true.
Yeah.
That might be just enough to get away.
Yeah, so here's the trick here. I think Gerald had to take the 1 bank here instead of a K turn to keep those arcs open. And if the Decimator opts to just 2 bank to the right, that would just put him way out of arc. So he wants to make sure he gets a shot here with Jess Pava. and hopefully some re-rolls from being within range 1 of that Wookiee Liberator.
Yep, still had the target lock, because I believe he just got it with the Jespava expertise last round, which is kind of outrageous that you had that Jespava had 4 ways to modify those attack dice, which is
pretty insane.
It's pretty good.
For the few points you're relatively paying for that Jespava.
I mean, it's 1 more point than a naked Poe.
Yeah.
So that's
pretty good value, as long as you've got those synergies.
Oh, yeah. No, like I said, that's a sleeper ace in this build.
I think we might see a shift in focus here if we're going to get that Dauntless trigger on. Oh, I'm checking for a bump. I don't think he'll clear that 2 straight. Might clear the 2 bank. It's a little unclear right now. We're going to have to see where that goes. I think he might shift focus here to Jess because he could push out a bunch of damage against Jess in this round. We've still got 6 hit points left on the Wookiee Liberator, so that's going to take a couple shots to take down. And if the Decimator bumps into that Wookiee Liberator, Andrew's not going to be able to take it down in this turn.
Andrew flipped both of his dials and then discussing something. Ooh, you know what? We can listen in. So it sounds like Andrew may have put the wrong maneuvers on his dials.
Ooh, assigned. Yep. So it looks like he assigned the wrong dial to the wrong ship. Yeah. So the 2 turns.
Gerald's gonna have to. Gerald's throwing down the hammer on him.
As he should. I mean, those are the rules of the game, right? So whatever you assign the dials to, that's what you do. You do have those dial upgrades, so they do specify which ship they're associated with.
Yep. Ooh, that's not gonna be great for.
Now, I think do we still have a blinded pilot left? We still have a blinded pilot that's not
as
dealt.
long as it wasn't dealt.
Yeah. So we might see Andrew go for a Kylo Ren trigger here with the Dauntless, try and deal out that blinded pilot onto Jess and get it to not shoot this turn.
So the Decimator did dial in a 2 forward.
Well, it looks like the Inquisitor was going to be a 2 forward, and the Decimator was going to 2 hard.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But they got assigned to the wrong ship.
So that really hurts Andrew's Inquisitor.
All right, Andrew's doing the Kylo trigger here, digging for that blinded pilot.
If he can blind, let's see, 4 dice, focus, palp.
Yep, the blinded pilot's still in there.
Oh, that's
really good for Andrew.
Oh, Andrew can come back. I mean that sucks. You gotta double check your dials, Andrew. Lesson learned.
Yeah, lesson learned. He's trying to go for the blinded pilot here, so he's assigned that now at the I'll show you the dark side condition.
All he's got to do is roll on 4 dice.
3 hit.
No, you need
to
blank focus hit.
Yeah, exactly. Minimum.
That's minimum.
Looks like we got a lot more than that. We're palping a crit and we're adding a crit, so hit and 3 crits.
Yeah, that's plenty.
2 dice here, focus on defense. Definitely going to take that crit, so not going to be able to shoot this turn.
Yeah, Gerald's, I'm looking at it. Probably going to just throw his droid up for it, because that droid's doing nothing.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, no.
Gets the reroll with Jess.
No, that's exactly what he's going to do.
Cool. So spends the focus.
So Andrew didn't even think about that. He's going to throw the blinded pilot with integrated.
Yep, dumping the integrated.
Oh! Andrew, you just got played, sir. Gerald's coming in, man. See, and that's the spirit I like in this game of, like, Gerald could have been like, ooh, my Lork died. I traded 5 damage for it. Like, this game's over, right?
No, but no, stick to it.
He went in. He's like, we got to take that Decimator down. No holds barred.
So we got 4 dice coming from Jespava into the Decimator
here. Yeah. I love this Jespava. I want to see her get it.
Gonna spend that focus.
Oh.
Or expertise, sorry. Expertise
direct
to
hit?
convert.
No.
3 hits and a crit. Not a direct, so it's not dead yet.
I believe it was a receive a stress token.
Oh, it looks like it was.
That's what he did.
All right, so Rear Admiral down to just 1 hit point.
1 hit point.
I believe.
Wow. Gerald.
Really hoping for the direct hit there. Gives you a good chance of coming back.
2 small mistakes from Andrew. I mean, because we were saying it too, like, oh, you blind Jess, no problem.
Forgot about that integrated, though.
Integrated.
That's clutch. And you actually don't lose the expertise. So he's using the R2-D6 to get that elite pilot talent slot for the expertise. But the ruling is when you discard that astromech with the integrated astromech, you still get to keep your existing upgrade cards.
Oh, man, do we got more Twitch? Or not Twitch. Oh, we don't have any internet.
The internet connection's rough here, so we'll probably have to just sift through the chat feed after.
Oh, no, it'll tell us everybody who subscribed. Holy Jello? Holy Jello, we got some cards for you. You got, what do we got left here? I think I'm gonna go with the other Backstabber, because these are pretty cool, actually. What's less rare between these two?
Less rare. You
Or
mean,
excuse me, more rare.
what's more rare? I believe the Backstabber is at this point, because Zuckus was regionals.
Oh, okay. That's true. So we got Holy. He's gonna get. Did you see this?
What is that?
That
cool.
van crashed through Pastimes.
Wow.
Sure did. Those are the gaming tables. Right into it.
That's insanity.
Yep. Holy Jello was number 3, getting Oiken and Backstabber. I'm gonna try to give away. I will go get more cards if I run out. There will be cards for days for everybody that signs up for Patreon during the stream.
Looks like we're disconnected again right now.
Well, that's fine. It's just the dial phase. So.
It's just a dial face, no big deal. Hopefully we'll reconnect here in a minute.
Yeah, it'll be okay. Wow. This Andrew, wow. That one turn really flipped this game on end. I thought it was easily 70-20.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a sealed deal here, but still a lot of hit points left on Gerald's ships.
I think Gerald just took it 60-40 right now. You know what I mean? Like, that Decimator can get maybe one shot.
I think the advantage, though, if we just get one more of Gerald's ships gone, even if we lose the Decimator, Andrew's still winning on points, holding on to more points there. And
yeah.
I think that's going to make the big difference here, because the Inquisitor can very easily play to time, just avoid shots, and try and win out with a couple points in advantage. So
yeah.
Reinforcing the front there on the Wookiee.
As a reminder to all players at all events, if you have any questions,
oh my God, where is this mouse? There it is.
And wait until they acknowledge you and are coming over to put your hand down.
One bank there from Jess, hoping to get some shots and take a focus. One hard turn, it looks like. Yeah, one hard turn here from Quiz. Quiz, if he's got arc, probably going to try and take a target lock on Jess. I don't think he has arc, though, so might have to barrel roll, get the target lock.
He's definitely got to barrel roll.
Yeah. Deciding the target's important, though. That sets you up pretty rough for the next turn, though. He's in a good position right now if he just needs to run away. And there might not be any shots coming in on the Decimator this turn if the Deci bumps. Should be good.
Yeah, Decimator got that crit, that double stressed him as well. Man, like I said, Gerald bumped himself up. I was for sure out. Man, yeah, that hard too, that dial mix up and wasting the blinded. Not wasting, but it forced the integrated at least, right?
Yeah, that was a big play there. So you've just got, you got 4 known hit points here to deal with on Jess, which you could do in one turn. Looks like we got the barrel roll and then push the limit to get that target lock evade.
So it looks like he chose just the one forward, trying not to clear stress.
Yeah, not worried about clearing stress here.
I can't see that template.
Oh, it's just like a one bank. All right.
He was trying to cut in behind him, I guess.
I think swing that ship base a little bit so you don't get in the firing arc there of, or the auxiliary firing arc there of the gunship. Swing that tip a little bit back.
He's trying.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the play. Like, you got to stop shots on
and
the Decimator.
I think he did it. I think there's not going to be any shots coming in on the Decimator this turn.
Gerald.
Because it looks like
Gerald
that.
better call a judge for this.
No, I don't even think it's that close. Looking at the.
No, you don't think so?
No, I think it's pretty.
Oh yeah, because that liver has a bump and shit.
Yeah, I think
because
because
easy 45.
it looks like the midline of the Ozatuck's firing arc kind of lines up with the point-to-point edges, corner-to-corner edges of Jess. So I don't think there's going to be a shot there on the Deci. And that Wookiee Liberator is reinforced on the front, so we could see a bunch of damage coming through on it this turn with a Palp trigger.
Oh yeah, which is going to force Jess to take down the Decimator next round. I mean, Andrew's not out. Like I said, an early dice throw there.
All right, so we got hit, crit. Hit, blank out on the Liberator.
I I can't see it because of the light.
Thrust control fire, maybe?
Well.
Yep, thrust control fire. So a stress token dealt out there. 3 hull and a crit, so 4 hull total come through on the Wookiee Liberator, just 2 left.
Yeah, the Inquisitor's going to have a problem here because 2 dice obstructed with the guaranteed. It's going to be hard for him to get all 3 through. No, you can't get all 3 through because of the reinforce.
All right, looks like we got, oh my gosh, 1 added evade result, and that's going to do it for the Wookiee Liberator.
No. Oh, it is, yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Wow.
Taken off the board. Okay, things shifting back in Andrew's favor here after the dial mishap.
Yeah, and he palped already, but range 3 with a focus, or range 3 with an evade because he took the target lock. That's right. So, even with expertise, it's unlikely. Yeah, unlikely.
Save the palp. Yep, you're good. Or auto thrusters.
No. Yeah, you already used palp. Yep. So, just Baba. Man, gotta hit. At least shoot. The decimator's at 1 health. Shoot at it.
You gotta get a shot on the decimator here.
1 shot.
Take it off the board. That palp trigger is gonna keep murdering you.
Yeah, he's gotta turn in, and then he's even. The problem is that the Inquisitor is going to be like up a shot. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Like, because they're technically at 4 health apiece now, right? There's a sleeper move. And this is what I would do. Hard one, go for the prockets on Jess. Finish the game.
Finish the game. Just close it out, yeah. And with that defensive boost from Palpatine, you're going to be okay.
Try to save. I mean, if Andrew could keep that 1 health decimator on the board, like if you could just take Jess Bob out next round with those proton rockets, he's going to save 32 points of MOV.
That's the thing. And that is going to matter long-term over these 6 rounds they're playing today. They do need a 5-1 record to advance, and having that MOV is going to be really important to carry over.
You're going to need it. Yeah, because you do have a possibility of top 16 at 2 losses, but you need to at least get to day 2, and then basically win out well. Actually, I was looking at the stats from yesterday, and I don't think a single person cracked 900 MOV.
Really? After 6 games? Interesting.
Yeah. Like, I think the highest was like 878. Undefeated. A lot of
grindy games then. Close victories. Yeah, getting the 1 hard here from the Inquisitor.
Yeah, I mean, go for that prockets, man.
Go for that procket.
Finish it.
Finish it's a little tricky here because you have to. This will be interesting.
No, because you can't boost.
No, yeah, I think he's just gonna play it safe. Yeah, I don't think you want to boost and get the focus because it exposes you to some potential damage. You don't want that Inquisitor to get popped. I don't think it's a range 1 on its own, but we might see a hard turn here from the decimator. Nope, going straight.
No, just bumping.
Just bumping. That seems safe. Clear stress.
It's the same thing. So Andrew still worked it out that he's trying to keep that 1 health decimator on the board. And
seems like a smart play.
Gerald's he couldn't really K-turn, Talon roll, anything really to get that shot on that decimator, unfortunately. But he only will eat 1 shot in return, so that's not terrible.
Well, and that Andrew's option too, he can just turn that decimator away and get 1 more good shot from it when he needs to go for the kill. Yeah, looks like we're spending the focus there. 1 evades.
So takes 2.
2 shields.
Oh yeah, you already had 1 shield off of it. But that's fine. Range 2, Pal. Does damage. Oh, the evade token.
Yep. So no damage.
Evades add results.
So hard. Yeah, even that roll there.
That's something I had never thought about for X-Wing, of like adding results is getting out of hand.
It is a little bit, and they're changing that in 2.0, where it now basically looks like all the abilities that used to add results now just convert results. So we're bringing that dice weight back into control.
I'm trying to think of like, it was when Friend Rao Protectorate came out, and he's like, I got 4 dice, automatic, title, Concord. And it's like,
you're not doing anything in range 1. Yeah.
I got Mind Link, so I got 4 focuses or something outrageous.
Yeah, it looks like in 2nd edition they were saying a lot of those abilities will see similar abilities like on the Fangs. Built-in
they still have it, but it's just
changes a die into a hit rather than adding a hit result.
Like,
yeah, brings things back.
I would have never. I mean, it makes sense. It's the same thing with the
evade action too. changes a
yeah,
defensive
that's true.
result into an evade.
I was thinking of the TIE Advanced targeting computer. It still adds a dice and changes a hit to a crit, so it functions almost identically.
But you can still spend your target lock. That's the big one. It doesn't specify that you have
yeah.
to keep the target lock, which is pretty cool.
But you still have to roll. I mean, you could 3 blanks into 3 blanks.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, because yeah, the guaranteed I have a result is kind of bad.
I think that's generally not good for the game. Yeah. All right, we got the 2 straight here.
Trust me, I know my build is that I'm flying is based on I have guaranteed results.
All right,
Ooh.
just 3 hit points left here on Jess. We're gonna get a target lock. I'm assuming
Inquisitor
here.
a barrel roll then?
Maybe it might try a boost. Just might try a bank boost. I don't think it'll fit, but yeah.
No, I think he already moved.
He moved, but he might try an action boost. But it looks
No,
like
I was talking the Inquisitor.
Oh yeah, the Inquisitor took the 1 bank, yeah, and then barrel rolled
Okay.
to avoid the arc. So we got a target lock there from the
Yeah. So no proton rockets then. That's what I was wondering about. Who's palping it?
Add the crit, palp the crit, cheer now's ability, and the
kept
palp
the
crit.
lock. Just to
And that's it, and that's game. Andrew
Wow.
Latourelle takes this game in round 1 here.
wow. Oh, what'd you do with our squad sheets?
Right here.
I need to catch them before they leave and give them some things. Thanks everybody for tuning in. What is? Were you here yesterday? Oh, okay. All right. I was gonna say I was trying to think of when the next round should start, but I guess if 20 minutes left in this round, so 11:30 plus say 10 minutes, we'll say 11:40.
11:40 seems good.
Cool.